Good morning and welcome to everyone joining us for today's preview where racing will take place at Turffontein in Gauteng. So South African racing, Turffontein is our local port of call, and Turffontein in Gauteng, we've structured a bar pot, a place accumulator, and then I've also got two horses of interest that you can follow and have a little bit of an each way wager and just to have some fun with on the day's racing. Structuring the bar pot, we've gone with 2 legs in the opening event and also the last 2 legs with 2 runners. And then we've got some 3 runners in between with 1 banker. So let's get on to the numbers for the bar pot. We're going to open up with numbers 5 and 10. Second leg, numbers 1, 4 and 10. In the third leg, here we're going with 1, 6 and 7. Next race, we're going to banker number 3. Following leg, 1 and 6. And then ending off the bar pot with numbers 4 and 5. The show is recorded early, as we always do mention. Just make sure you get those up-to-date final card changes and watch if there's any significant support for any runner on the card that you want to add to the perm, and of course your fancies as well. When it comes down to the place accumulator, the opening leg, we're going to go with numbers 1, 4 and 10. In the second leg, 3 runners, 1, 6 and 7. We're then going to banker number 3 in the third leg, followed by horses 1 and 6. The next race, numbers 4 and 5, followed by the next event, 1 and 9. And ending off the place accumulator, 2 runners, 1 and 6. So the last 4 legs, we've gone with 2 runners apiece. We've got the 1 banker and then 3 runners in the first and the second leg. So let's see how we go and add in a fancy of yours and hopefully it comes to fruition. Now when it comes down to the horses of interest, I have elected to pick out 2 horses on the card. And they're both at decent prices where you can have a little bit of an each-way wager, throw them into your exactas and all your trifectas and quartets. They're horses who should do us proud. Let's kick off with race 4, number 3, Patton's Tears. Now, here's an individual that was a 96 in the handicap, continues to slide down in the ratings, is now down to an 83. And this horse is overdue for that next victory to date. If you look at her record, she's had 22 runs for the 3 wins, I think 2 seconds to her credit, and she's taken on some useful opposition in the past. When you look at the favourite Greek Miss, who's around about 9 to 10 even money, so we'll call her the odds-on favourite Greek Miss, they're on level weights, where Greek Miss will be the horse that they all have to beat. I think Patton's Tears at around about 11 to 2, 6 to 1, is a horse that you can take on the favourite if you're looking to beat the favourite, or take the exacta with Patton's Tears, because Greek Miss is improving, won very impressively last time out against a bit weaker. The handicapper gave her quite a penalty for that win, which she was very impressive in, and now she takes on the likes of Patton's Tears at level weight. So I think Patton's Tears will give Greek Miss something to think about. If the odds-on favourite fluffs the lines, then our selection Patton's Tears will come through and pick up the pieces. An each-way inclusion, and as I said, take some swingers and exactas with. The second of our horses of interest to follow will be race 7, number 8, Meet the Captain. Now this horse is in double figures and you might get a nice place bet on Meet the Captain. A horse that I feel is ready to turn the corner and run a big race. If everything maps out for this horse on the day and gets the ride that it wants, a horse that could certainly feature into the money. And you never know, have a few rand each way, a few wins and a few places. And if you find a nice 25 to 1 that comes through to win and Meet the Captain run second or third, and then you either catch the exacta or the swinger, or even if you've got a quartet going and you find a nice roughie and Meet the Captain runs into the quartet, will be sitting very, very pretty and you'll take home the lolly. So have an enjoyable day's racing. On behalf of Marshall's World of Sport, we'll catch you on Friday for Friday night racing in Greyville.